Meteorologist Jim Holt is in for Dustin today, and Burr, I am ready for a break from these frigid temps.
Yeah, it was so frigid out there today. I had a little bit of a rude awakening this morning by one of my sisters. Had to get out there a little bit earlier than I anticipated. Wasn't ready for that, but yeah, It has been so frigid, and it's still very frigid tonight. Looking at those current temperatures, we're down into the teens for most areas. You can see Lansing and Jackson, 12, 13 degrees. Pretty much the same story in Charlotte and Mason, but Hillsdale, the farther south you go, the cooler it is getting, not getting the help of those lakes. So they're sitting only at 5 degrees right now, and that's not taking wind into account. You can see many places still showing those wind chills below zero. -1 is what it feels like in Lansing. 1 degree is all it feels like in Jackson. But again, those southern counties feeling just a bit cooler. Those wind chills already approaching that -10 degree mark. So a very chilly night. Luckily, we are going to be warming up for Friday. However, that comes with another storm moving on in. We already have the winter weather advisories out for most of mid-Michigan. I suspect the rest of the area will be filling in as we go throughout the rest of the overnight. This is going from 7 p.m. on Friday all the way until 7 a.m. on Sunday, kind of bookending both sides of the storm that we're expecting to come on through. Now, we've had a little bit of lake effect snow around pretty much the entire Great Lakes region for today, but winds are starting to become a little bit more light, starting to shift a little more out of the south. That brings an end to the snow. It actually allows us to clear out a little bit. That'll be bringing in some cooler air for the overnight. But here's that system we're looking at. This large area of cloud cover already taking over most of the entire country, starting to work its way into the area. Again, we're looking at the system from our west coming in first, and much like last week, it's going to get a little reinforcing blow from the southwest, some more warm, moist air, but this time not quite timing up as perfectly to give us that long period of heavy snowfall. So we'll time that out with the future track, and you can see the snowfall really coming to an end for tonight, and we'll clear out just for a little bit. That allows us to get extremely chilly for the first part of the overnight, but by the time you wake up on Friday morning, the clouds have worked their way back into the area, and you could even see a few light lake effect snow showers the farther towards the west you go. However, most of those snow showers really are holding off for the second half of the day. By 4 p.m., I'm expecting a few scattered snow showers to be working into the area. Hopefully, most people make it home for that afternoon commute. But by the time we get towards the evening hours, 7, 8 p.m., that's when the snow really starts to move on in, and we could be stuck with a little bit of heavier snow for a good couple of hours. But once we get into the overnight, we see the snow become much more scattered, and really through a lot of the day on Saturday, we're expecting either light snow, possibly even pretty much calm conditions through the day. However, there is this green blob of rain that we do have to work with. It's not just a snow event we're talking about. We could be seeing periods of freezing rain, possibly some sleet, maybe even turning into all rain for the middle days of the day on Saturday before a cold front moves on in. And that brings in some more cold air and turns everything back into snow by the end of the day. But then things look like they'll start to quiet down as we head into the start of the work week. So how much snow are we talking about? Most of that snow, it's falling into the first part of the day on Saturday, and that's going to bring us into about 2, possibly up towards 5 inches of snow, with really, that's about all we will be seeing from this system, but still a fairly healthy amount, and factoring in the little bit of ice that we could see on top of that, another major impact possibly from the system. So tonight, very chilly night. I have 1 degree as the low. Some places could be going into the negatives for the overnight. The start of the day tomorrow, 13 degrees, mostly cloudy. Wind chills still will be in the negative for the start of the day. Ultimately, though, we will start to warm on up, but that comes as the snow moves on in. And into your school bus forecast tomorrow morning. Frigid, cloudy skies to start out with. A little bit warmer, but still very cold, possibly even some snow showers for the afternoon. And as we take a look at your 7-day forecast, we have the snow moving on in for the start of the weekend. Maybe a few more light snow showers on Sunday, but then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, actually looking pretty quiet, but rather chilly on Monday. Lows will be back down to the single digits Monday morning.
At least you get a little reprieve, though, a couple days break from all this mess.
Yes, definitely. But then there is a little bit of a warm-up next week, but could be coming with some more snow as well.
Uh-oh. Okay. Thanks,
Sorry.
Jim.